Well, I guess speaking of what you're doing, in your studies, and also speaking of the Sidemen and how many channels they've got, you've been working on something new, right?
Yeah. As of was it early this month, I started working with them. Jumped on board. I jumped on with the Sidemen Reacts channel initially, and still am working with that. And then we
Nice.
also launched the Sidemen Shorts channel,
Boop,
which
boop, boop,
is
boop.
it's been a lot of fun because like I said, I like up
You
until
get to go back,
yeah, up
right?
until like a year ago, I knew of a couple of the Sidemen,
Oh wow.
but I was not an every Sunday like watcher kind of
You
person,
noticed
right? And now I get to go
how
back.
much it's changed.
Yeah. Now I get to go back and I get to watch.
Wow, these
all
guys were so much better before, man.
I mean, the production quality now is amazing compared to some of the videos you guys had back then. Some of the
Yeah,
ideas.
but some of those old ones are just so pure, though, aren't they? Like
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like it's. I feel like the more professional you get is a bonus as well. But then when you get to go back as well, you get to look at the raw days. They both have their pros and cons, you know.
Yeah. So yeah, no, I've started to go back. Like I started at the beginning of the videos, and I've been watching through them and trying to find
Chubby Bunny kitchen
good
videos.
clips. Oh man, it is it is hilarious to see where you guys have come from, and like a lot of it's been a lot of fun in that sense of like getting to know everybody through the videos that I've never watched before, and it's like being able to see some of these references of where some of the stuff came from in the fan base, because obviously a lot of my fan base comes from the Sidemen, and I hear things all the time that I have no idea what's in reference to, and then I'll watch this video, I'm like, I get it now.
Oh, that's sick.
And yeah, so
Yeah.
I've been working with the Reacts channel and the Shorts channel, and we've just been doing a bunch of stuff with that. Reacts just formulating ideas, doing some channel management stuff on the side, and it's crazy because I realistically started YouTube on my channel back in October, I think, is when I first uploaded, and that was kind of like the first like kind of dive into the depth of YouTube and
Mhm.
learning the algorithm and learning the game, really, because all this is just a big game, and how to play the game. You got to kind of adjust to the climate and the environment that you're in, and it's been a lot of fun. I've been spending a lot of time, just finding the best ways possible to do stuff, and I've been learning. It's like the amount I've learned about YouTube in the past month has just been insane. I mean, and the amount I learned about the Sidemen too. I mean, some of you guys. So, I mean, I can't believe you guys are still around with some of the stuff you guys said in the past. Watching some of those videos, man, I'm like, man, you guys are a different breed back then.
Yeah,
And that's not even like
times are very different
that's
now.
pre, because I know you guys had videos on your personal channels before you made them all on the Sidemen channel, and I even dived into those, and I could just imagine. But it's
Times have changed now.
times have changed.
changed, yeah. Yeah,
we'll have
One
to
thing
grow up.
I've always like, that's one thing is just like I look back and like, I mean, realistically, when you look at it, because I mean, 3 or 4 years on YouTube seems like a long time, but in the scope of things, that's not that long. But going back on YouTube, it's like seeing how some of you guys have changed over the I mean, most notably, obviously, would be someone like Ethan, who's I mean, you couldn't tell. You'd be hard pressed to tell me that's the same person today.
Yeah, literally, his transformation is unreal. Yeah,
It's completely different. I mean, people. I mean,
It's like
Simon.
yeah.
Simon, you haven't changed. I mean, you look the exact same as some.
Honestly, I reacted to a video the other day. I reacted to our first, I don't know if you've seen it, the first 2 videos, Googling ourselves.
Yeah.
I reacted to that, and I was like, all that's changed is my hair's got a bit shorter. That's about it. Like, I mean, I've had a haircut. That's about it since.
Yeah.
Toby, again,
Looks the same.
yeah,
A little bit
of a
older.
haircut. Yeah. Harry looks older.
Yeah.
Harry looks like
Ethan-
those first videos looks like he's no older than like 16 years old, man. I tell you.
Probably was.
Yeah. He actually might have been 16 at that point. Ethan, completely changed. Josh has completely changed. Josh has just lost a lot of weight, really.
Somehow
Yeah,
Vic looks
yeah.
younger now. I don't know what.
Really?
Yeah, I feel like he looks younger now. I mean, some of the videos back then, I feel like he looked a little older than what he does now. It's funny. That was one of the things. JJ also, like, his hair just changed.
Yeah, you got to roll the dice and just pick which day or which era his hair was.
Yeah.
That's the main thing.
Yeah,
The funniest thing is, have you got to the point where it was around the time we released the book? He had a haircut for like one video where it was called the llama haircut.
Yeah.
Oh,
He had like a fringe down the front, and the rest of it was all stuck up.
Are we bad friends? Like, I feel like,
no, you're
look at his haircuts. You're like, well, how did we like? We did grill him as well, right? We definitely did make fun of him with those hairstyles, but he don't care.
He wanted to look. That ain't our fault. He wanted to look like a Dragon Ball Z character.
That's the reason for it.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
I think a portion of that does fall on your shoulders for let him.
Hey, we were the ones that.
I mean, you did shave it all off. To be fair, like you did shave it all off.
Yeah,
I'm trying to remember who he even wanted to look like. I can't remember who it was.
But I mean, as far as like mannerisms, I mean, you guys haven't changed at all. It's been it's very very good. The idea
same sense of humor,
same sense. I mean, Harry's humor is honestly watching back. It's like that. Like he's just a walking like film reel of just everything he says is just like makes you double like what did he just say?
Yeah, that's Harry.
Like I would love to see like the raw footage of some of these shoots that you guys do with him and just how much of stuff he has to get cut out because he's just like Harry.
I'm surprised you haven't asked for any of the censored moments yet.
Pardon?
I'm surprised you haven't asked us what any of the censored moments are yet.
I do have one that I.
Well, I'm not going to tell you here.
Now,
I'm not going to say now, but there's one moment that I was like, man, I wonder what he said there, and that was the back to school Harry Potter spell.
I mean, I can tell you that off camera.
No, that one is interesting. It's actually funny because I actually had an idea of dubbing over something like there's a little insight of probably a short that might come out. Is that I was going to dub something over that he said in a different video on top of that, and it'll be like revealing the Harry Potter spell, you know. But it's just like
that's a good idea.
Some of the stuff he says, it's like I don't know if I can even put that on that. I don't even know if that. I guess that's not censored, but I wonder if it should be. It's funny. A lot of jokes. I mean, it just shows you realistically looking back at those videos. It just shows you the different like social environments that we had. You know, even a few years ago, like how much things have changed as far as the social environment goes of things that were like normal. And it's just like makes you wonder a few years from now, what are things that we say every day now that is going to be like, oh, you can't say that. It's like stuff like that. It's like it's crazy how that kind of stuff works because.
Well, the world changes, and we change with it, right? For better, and I guess for worse in certain things as well. Like it's just we're always learning individually and collectively as people.
Like,
so
I can't even think of a word now that I would think because like some of the words back then, it's just like you kind of knew that they were like edgy, but you never know. But it's like I can't think of a word now with how like delicate the social environment is now. It's like we're really good at like making sure we're not picking any kind of person or group out. We're kind of got to the point now where I mean, I'm not going to say everyone is good. Obviously, there's a lot of people that aren't in that time yet. But a lot of people are, especially in the space that we're in and the industry that we're in on social media and influence and stuff like that, really conscious of that we're pretty good. But it's interesting. Interesting how that climate changes over the years. 1 year.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll look back as well in 5-10 more years and think, wow, So
things I can't believe we used to say peng. That is so disgusting of us.
Exactly. Stuff like that. It's just like all of a sudden it has like a new meaning and now it's like you can't say it anymore.
It can be like that.
But yeah, it's just crazy. This industry being in it, because I think my first stream, I look back at it like a few weeks ago, I was just looking at it. My first like stream where I actually started streaming like consistently over the weeks was in like July. And it's like,
wow, been a whirlwind, right?
It's like, it's a whole new world. It's like, I've been gaming since I was young, but it's just like to be involved in it in this aspect now. It's like, it's and how much it's grown too. Like you look back at how it's grown in the past, even 5 years. It's like I'm looking forward now that I'm here to see where this industry goes in the next 5-10 years because I've had talks.
It sounds like you it sounds like you're gonna have or you want to have like a role on camera, but also kind of like more behind the scenes as well, right? With the Sidemen stuff.
See, and that's one of the things. It's like I am more than
as an
happy,
example of.
Yeah, I'm more than happy to be behind the scenes because, like I said, I started the on camera side of things as a hobby. Like I'm gaming anyways. Why not just throw up and.
At least you have both sides though. At least you've been in that seat as well. I think a lot of people in like the influencer world, like who work on like deals and stuff, are obviously sometimes a bit they don't understand what it's like for us. So for you to be in that driver's seat at times, I think it's great. But I think we'll start to round off the podcast here. But You are saying you're going to work on a lot of stuff behind the scenes, but where can people find you? Where can people find you on stream, on Twitter, on Instagram? Like, you got anything you want to shout out?
Yeah, you can find me. I'm most active right now on Twitter. At Milk in a Bag. That's kind of where I'm.
Come on, what username?
That's where I'm most active. I haven't been streaming or doing too much YouTube recently, just because it's the end of the school year and taking on the stuff with the Sidemen. I've just been wanting to make sure that start that off with a bang. So I've been really busy between those two things recently, but I'm hoping early next month, when school's kind of slowed down and done for the year, I'll pop back into content. And you can find me on Milk in a Bag on all other socials.
Do you have any like milestones you're trying to hit or trying to reach on any of these platforms?
I'm close to 10K
or
on
are
Twitter.
You close?
So
there we go.
So to explain why, basically, we always say, oh yeah, we want to get guests back on when they hit a certain target. So like, is there like if you're on like 9.99? I'm
like 9.3, I think, right now.
Well, hit that first and foremost, guys. If you're watching or listening to this, go to Twitter at Milk in a Bag. Let's hit that goal. But what? How many are you on Twitch?
Twitch, I'm at like YouTube. 29,000. 29,000.
Which one would you class as your like main one? Twitch or YouTube? Which would you class main now?
Twitch is my main. Twitch is 100% my main.
Okay.
YouTube is just as me editing and doing all that myself. It's a lot of work, so I just try and do it when I can. But Twitch is my most like consistent platform.
Shall we say 50K followers on Twitch?
50K.
Yeah.
50K. That's,
you'll come back on the minute you hit, or maybe not the minute. Like,
no, the minute. The minute you hit
I hit 50K.
Yeah, even if you're asleep. Even if you're asleep.
Great. Perfect. Let's
Wonderful.
do it.
I'll set an alarm for that.
So everyone, make sure you go follow Milk on all socials. But
yeah, and hopefully 50K. One day we can actually get you in the studio. That'd be sick as well.
That'd be really
That's
sick.
Honestly,
I've never met you. It'd be great to meet you.
A goal. That's honestly like, not a goal, but it's like a bucket list. Is definitely UK. It's even before I started all this. That was a place I wanted to go.
Yeah. Well, we'll show you a good
When
time,
the
and I'm sure we'll
podcast
come to
is
Canada
sold,
as well.
When we sell the podcast for multi-million dollars, we'll pay for a plane to bring you here.
A jet.
And, your own jet. There'll be plenty of milks in bags.
No champagne, just popping milk.
No, popping champagne, or popping milk bags.
That's awesome.
I don't know if I want that. I feel bad for the stewards on everything. They're popping milk bags. And I gotta clean that up. Well, that's not.
Yeah.
Ugh. But hey,